Hi, good afternoon, and good afternoon. I've just had another stop. I'm going to go on the beach. I thought, I've got old trainers on, why not? Let's go on the beach. We've not been on the beach for a good year, I think. Is it? Someone let me know. You've been on for a while. Just been sat here, look on one of the stones. Hang on a minute, that's not right. 1.9. You know, these stones here. Been sat on there, and to be fair, just have a rest now and again. I've just done one video for you that's uploading now to follow that biker. I've just clocked it, we're on 20 past 5 at the moment, even though it's saying 5 to 11, 10 to 11 or something with Woolies clock, the old Woolies clock should I say. Let's go on the beach. We've not been on for ages. We'll go up to the sea. We'll have a wander round whilst I'm feeling the mood. Just keep having a rest every now and again. Sound? Just wish I'd have brought some pop with me. I normally put some pop in my backpack, but I forgot. Never mind. Sure you'll survive, biker. It's a cracking afternoon. This is being filmed on Tuesday, by the way, and like I say, it's roughly-ish 20 past 5-ish. We'll go down these steps. No, I'm not going down there. I'll have to splash through there if I go down there. I don't fancy doing that yet. We'll go down in a little while. Should have gone the other way first. You get down that way. Yeah, you see, obviously it's tea time and people are trying to have something to eat. The seagulls, hello, my name's Stephen, feed me. Show you out. It's really clear again. You won't be getting it, but the wind farm and everything's really clear by the naked eye. But yeah, I'm uploading that one to follow that bike. The reason I'm walking north is, again, it's a central area. You can't get no signal. Well, there's a signal. It just won't upload. Round central. Do you remember when everyone was trying to do lives and this, that and the other during the illumination switch on, and I couldn't upload. It was really difficult for those doing lives to do the lives. Round central area, it's around this area here, it's always been a nightmare. See how the Woolies clock's saying what? So in between 10 to and 5 to 11. I think it needs batteries in it. Yeah, so we'll have a wander up to north. Go down the steps here in a second. And we're going to head to the pier. I'll show you this bit first. Everyone knows what I'm like with steps, especially not being exactly balanced at the moment correctly. So I just had a comment then on, must have been on the one we did this morning for old Blackpool biker. So we'll have a wander down here. Watching the steps very carefully, biker. Like I say, old trainers on, who's bothered? Apart from when I walk in the flat. When was the last time we came on the beach? I really cannot remember, to be fair. So we'll wander up to the sea. To the sea. Sea's past central now. We have missed it again, the tide. It's just been against us today. The early morning it was right out. Obviously we're roughly 12 hours later, so obviously it's going to be out again, on its way out. Well on its way out. A little stream here. Go on, lad. You're not scared of a bit of water, are you? You see, this is it's a bit higher here than it is there. So let me just pan around for you. See how there's that dip? And this is where people get caught sometimes when it's tide's coming back in. I have shown many a times before. And then it lowers here again as well. I'll show you in a second. Well, a minute. Take me a minute to walk there. The sun's really bright. I can't see much on the screen, so I hope it's coming out all right. Now, how do we negotiate that lot there? You turn right, biker, that's how you do it. Very squishy squashy here. Yeah, so you can see we're on like a little bit of an incline here. And it goes down again here, declines here a little bit. It's not bad Blackpool Beach to some. Not bad at all. It is a gentle slope, but you can see where we're starting to go down a little bit now again. It's only slight, but people have been cut off on numerous occasions. Right, I'm going to have to turn right in a second because I can't see nothing. Bit different from here though, isn't it? A little bit. See if we can get that in for you. So going a little bit fast with it being zoomed. There you go, there's the clock. Saying just about 11. Sorry, too fast again, biker. Now let's go this way. Go this way down for you. That tide is really going out pretty fast. Very, very fast. See how it's not quite past? Bear with me. Still on. Come on, bike. I thought you'd be used to this phone by now. Yeah, you can see how it's not quite past. I've said on a lot of morning walks, obviously we'll be coming from that way towards the pier. So from north towards south, if you will. Round Biker Towers area. We've not had this view for a while. But it is going out quite fast. Yeah, so it's not past North Pier, as you can tell. Sorry, that's what I was saying. Back to train of thought, biker lad. And if we pan round, I'll try and go slow. You should be able to tell it's past Central now. It's about past Central. There you go. I know this one's not for everybody, by the way, next to the sea, but a lot do like to be, or would love to be here, in fact. And we just take it for granted, don't we, those that, you know, live here and it's here all the time. I've said many a time, well, I've said before anyway, it's like the pleasure beach, and you know, what have you. I can't remember last time I went to Pleasure Beach. It was before wristbands. Let's put it that way. I've never been since they've had wristbands. Here we go. It's faster than you think, this. Go on, bike. Oh God, that one is fast. Right. Right, come on. Get over there, lad. Yes, we'll go by the shoreline. Excuse me. Get it right. You can see the ripples there, can't you, where some's going, where it's going out and then the tide's meeting. Let me know if you like these ones next to the sea. And it's gentle. I'm trying to be quiet so you can hear. You know, it's almost as though it's coming in. Right. It's still really warm. We've got to be on 5:45 now or something along those lines. We'll see if we can negotiate the pier in a minute. Depends how long. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. You'll see what I mean. There's normally a little like streams. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind doing these videos. You can't complain with a walk next to the sea, can you, in sunshine and a chilled out day, shall we call it. Feeling a little bit better now. Hopefully that'll carry on for the next few days. But it's still got to be sorted what that problem is with, because it's all the time. And then it just goes bang sometimes as well. So anyway, get that sorted. But yeah, like I say, I know this ain't for everybody, but this is why the channel started originally in lockdown, weren't it? I have said, so people can see Blackpool that aren't here, who couldn't get here at the time, and that would have loved to have been here. It's a little walk along the Prom. That's why I'll still do and always will do the early mornings. Just a little wander. A little wander along North Prom. A little bit of a show you the pier and what have you under the pier, if it's of interest to people. See balloons there, the Helter Skelter, and the carousel there though. That's a cracking carousel on North Pier. Then you've got balloons is actually there, you know, jutting out. Most know. And then the other side is the Joe Longthorne Theatre, as it's called now, obviously renamed after Joe, of course. This is the oldest pier as well, the oldest pier should I say, and the longest. Now what we used to do when we were kids, we'd come and get mussels off the stanchions and then go up to Uncle Tom's boating lake and crabbing. Don't know if any others did that from Blackpool when you were kids. It is as though it's coming in now. Weird. See what I mean? I'll show you here. Wow, it is coming in, isn't it? It can't be. It was out. It was well out 12 hours ago. Nice. See on the stanchions and that. Don't want to go near there. See what I mean? Try to cross. But if you've never been under North Pier before, you are now. I did say the other day, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's have a look. This video's getting a bit long, sorry. So I'll wander down here and I'll show you where I was on about the other day, where we used to run up and down, but the tide was in at the time and I couldn't get down. I think that was the other day. Must have been Thursday, because I haven't done any videos really since. Yeah, we can cross all right. There you go, the pier. Yeah, and then what we'd do, we'd get the mussels and that off of here, and then up to Uncle Tom's. You could see just jutting out. 1 second. There. That coming out for you. Well, the finger's too big when it's like that. You know where it is though, don't you? So yeah, then we'd walk up to Uncle Tom's as kids. See how this is a pool here and the guy's fishing for, I presume, crabs, mussels, that sort of thing. I don't know, I'm no fisherman whatsoever, never have been. Although when I lived in Devon, I loved being on the sea. Was in Seaton and Sidmouth when in Devon. I used to have them little, you know, like Avon dinghies. I used to call them Avon. And I used to do them up and what have you, and put a little outboard motor on, about a 4 horsepower outboard on the English Channel. It was brilliant. Just seems so different from here. And times we've walked along there, you can always tell Tiffany's, can't you? Breakfast at Tiffany's. Right. Yeah, you see the guys fishing there for every credit. It's really deep as well, by the look of it. Right, we're going to have to cross here. And then that little one there. I'm not bothered, I'm nearly home now anyway, so forget wet feet. It's not a cracking idea when you haven't been that well, but the only other option is go back all the way round. And I ain't doing that. Yeah, I'll show you that bit I was talking about before the other day, which is in front of us there, which is the same as it always has been. I'll be a bit clearer when we get there, actually. I don't think we've done this before. I think we've been under North Pier before. In the old days. You know, when we first started doing these, yeah, we used to do the ropes and what have you, and you'd have like a swing rope under the pier. It's funny coming from this way, you know. I can't even remember last time I was on North Pier, to be fair, neither. God, we're nearly on 20 minutes, sorry if you've stuck with it this long. Every credit if you have, listening to me drone on. But I've enjoyed this walk. Had to get out. Really had to. It just seems so funny for me. I've not been down here myself for, you know, from this point of view, from this perspective for ages. We must be nuts when we were kids looking at this now. I did say though, if you saw the other video, you can get along when the tide's in, but you gotta be a nutter nowadays to do it. As kids, you're nutters, aren't you? Here we go again. I'll show you in a sec. Let's climb these steps a little bit. Oh, what a gorgeous day. Seriously, I can't tell you how. Just looking over to, as well, to the lakes. I know that's going a little bit fast when it's on Zoom. We're going over to the lakes as well, look at that. This is one of them days you have to remember, innit? Nice and sunny, not too hot, little bit of a breeze. Only a tiny breeze, but it's that nice, you know, that nice breeze. So this is all new here, obviously. Well, it's not new. It's been here a few years now. But you can imagine what it was like. This concrete bit here didn't used to be there. But you'd have all the cobbly bricks, if you will. And we'd run up and down here. I did show it from the other point of view the other day. But you can see there's like a shelf there. That's where you could get across if you're brave enough. And the shelf here, sorry. You see the shelf? I'm not going to climb this, it's too not a prayer these days. You can imagine what we were like as kids though. You get right through to the other side there, the pier. If you've been brave enough to be with us all this time. Anyway, we'll leave it here because we're droning on long enough. I do want to thank people once again for all the messages, get well soons and all that sort of thing. It really does mean a lot and it really is appreciated. Thank you so much. Most of all, stay safe. You know what it is. Have a cracking day.